A very good morning to all the students. We are going to do the revision of the poems Dust of Snow and Fire and Ice written by Robert Frost. First, let's read out the short poem Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. There are certain words I've underlined here. Shook meaning shake, hemlock, which is a poisonous tree, rude, held in regret. You should know about the summary of the poem, about the poet, message of the poem, and most importantly, figure of speech or the literary devices used in the poem. If you go through the tutorial of this particular poem, you will find out each and everything there, but we'll quickly revise it. Okay. Dust of Snow. It's a beautiful short poem which is written by Robert Frost. It explains, this whole poem explains that how an act as petty as experiencing snow. So there is a very small act that has been described here is experiencing snow, dust of snow falling on the shoulder of the poet. How it brightened up the day of the poet. His day was not going really well, but as soon as he feels the dust of snow falling on his shoulder, there was a sudden change in his mood. So the whole poem explains that even a simple moment has a larger significance in life. Small things, little things in life can make huge changes in our future, in our life. It also shows that if we can take the hard times of life in stride, something will going to happen that will change our situation. So the random act of kindness that we do, you remember that whatever the act of kindness we perform, that brightens up the day of the others who are needy, who are in need of such things, and it brightens up their day. We generally don't notice such small things, but if we start noticing these small little things, we're going to be happy in every moment of our life. Start noticing, start appreciating, start being happy with all those small things and feeling grateful about what we are getting, what we have. It will also cause us to have a spirit that is willing to change and therefore succeed. Just notice and appreciate the small things in life and be grateful and thankful for. Here, hemlock tree has been used, which is associated with poison and toxicity. But here, the beautiful snow adorns the poisonous hemlock tree's branches, shows the overlapping of the positivity over negativity, making poet's day a beautiful one. So the Robert Frost uses elements of the fearsome crow and poisonous hemlock tree to do something good. You can have a look here, the message of the poem that I had already explained here. Next we have literary devices. There are certain literary devices used here: alliteration, assonance, enjambment. So these are few literary devices used here. What is alliteration? Alliteration is the repetition of same consonant sound in the nearby words. Like here you can see, has given my heart. The consonant sound H has been used here, and saved some part. Consonant sound S. So we can say alliteration has been used. Assonance. The prominence of a vowel sound throughout a line is called assonance. So here the repetition of vowel sound. You can see here, shook down on me. O sound is prominent. We can say assonance has been used. Enjambment. When the same sentence continues to the next line without the use of any punctuation marks, it is called enjambment. And you can clearly have a look here in the poem Dust of Snow that there is no punctuation mark at all, and it is in continuation. So we can say enjambment has been used. There are certain questions that I've given you in your revision part. You're going to find it in the homework column.